Namaste. Welcome back. This is Dakota and this is Sacred Moments Yoga Studio. Come visit me if you're local in Oviedo. So this will be a power flow and we'll just get right into it. It'll be a short little flow, help you get through your day, help you start your day. So we'll start in that child's pose position. Just start focusing in on that breath. Sink the hips back. Just start extending the arms nice and long forward, extending through the back, breathing into the back of the rib cage. Nice deep inhale and exhale, let it go. Just letting everything go. Tuning into the present moment, staying in the here and now. Everything else just leaving the mind. Everything else just letting it go. Tuning into that sense of power, empowerment within ourselves, within our body. And just take 2 more deep breaths, just like that. Nice and strong breath here. In and out through the nose. Reach the arms a little bit more. Sink the hips down a little bit more. Nice long body. And next exhale, pressing yourself up. We're going to come into that tabletop so the hands are directly below the shoulders, the knees below the hips, and nice flat spine, navel pulling in, engaging the core. Pressing that belly button in towards the spine. And tucking the toes underneath, sending those knees up, downward facing dog, getting right into it, pedaling the feet, and just starting to move, let the hips move. I'll send that right leg up towards the sky, stretching, opening, pressing the chest down, and bending at the knee, sending that knee over. And then sending that knee forward and sending the knee in towards the body, engaging the core, coming into that plank. And sending the leg up again. 1. Sending it up. And for 2, bring it in and send it up. 3. 4, drawing it in, sending it up. Last one, draw it in. Keep it in, lift it a bit higher. Lift, engage the core, and then take that leg planted in between the hands, lifting up into your lunge. Take the arms up, squeezing those inner thighs together. Nice deep breath in. And then finding that back leg, that left leg comes up by the front, sink it down, keep those hips down, staying in that chair pose so you can look down and make sure your toes are still seen with the knees bent, lifting up through the sternum, through the hands. We're finding that strong breath, and lift it up, and take a slight back bend, opening up, exhale, folding down, and just find some sways side to side. We're going to plant the hands back, step back into that downward facing dog, sending that tailbone up towards the sky. And again, rock the hips side to side. Pedal out through the feet and send that left leg up towards the sky. Really extend it, really open up. Relax through the shoulders, relax through the neck. We're not pressing in towards the front of the body. Our weight is distributed evenly throughout the entire body. And bending at the knees, send that leg over, opening up through the hip. Scorpion. Deep breath in, take that knee back to center and draw that knee in towards the chest. And then extend it back out And then send it back in, engaging the core for 1. Bring it up. And 2. Bring it back in. 3. 4. And 5. And keep it lifted, draw it up a little bit more towards the chest. And then plant it down, coming into that high lunge. And lifting the arms, lifting the sternum, and adjusting the body, pressing those inner thighs together, rooting down through the pelvic floor. That tailbone sinks down towards the earth. And stay grounded here. Take those deep breaths. Checking in with the body. That Ujjayi breath, nice and strong. Let yourself breathe nice and deep. And then we'll take that back leg, send it up, and we'll come right into that chair. There we go. Sink those hips down a bit lower, coming into a lower chair. And then let yourself rise up a bit in that higher chair. We're activating those glutes, the entire legs here. So we'll lift up just a little bit, keep the knees bent, and then sink down even more, and then lift up. We're engaging that core here too. So sink it down for 1, lifting up, and 2, and lifting, 3, lift, 4, lift, and 5. Keep it low, and then see if you can shift forward, coming up onto the toes. Deep breath in, and exhale, folding down, shake it out side to side. And bring both of those feet away from each other, either mat distance or a little bit off the mat for a wide-legged fold. And planting down the right hand, send that left arm up towards the sky. Nice opening through the sternum. Exhale, take it down, the other arm reaching up. Nice opening, nice twist in the body. Maybe take it a bit deeper, let that hip shift. Exhale, draw it back down. We're gonna rotate those toes out towards the side. And those feet can come a little bit away from each other. We're gonna shift into our yogic squat. So the knees come out towards the side. We're sinking down through the hips. And those elbows pressing in towards the knees. The palms come together. Beautiful. Malasana. And then here we can take that left arm down towards the ground. Lift that right arm up towards the sky. Heart opening. Breathing in. Exhale, lower down. And lift the opposite arm. You can shift the hips with it too. Find a little bit of flow. And just go with the breath. Lifting. Lowering. And the last one, inhale, and exhale. We're gonna lengthen that right leg, take it into a Skandasana, side lunge. Beautiful, opening up through the hip. We're gonna take that left arm down, or if we're doing, I'm mirroring you, so it's a bit confusing. We're gonna place one of the hands down and send that hip up towards the sky. Lengthen up through the other arm. Beautiful, breathe into it. And send that hip down. And if we can, send that hip and that leg all the way down to the floor. Flex through that foot. Lean down. Come back up. Take that leg. Scoot it over. Cross it over. Coming into that Ardha Matsyendrasana. The side twist. Inhale and lengthen. Coming into that twist. Holding onto that leg. And turning over. Roll those shoulders back. Exhale, find your way back. Bring both of the knees in towards the chest. Lifting the knees, engaging the core. Roll those shoulders back, boat pose. And inhale, lower, exhale, back up. Inhale, and exhale, one more. And lower back down. Lift the sternum, lift the heart all the way up towards the sky. And just round, give yourself a big hug. Hug both of those knees, maybe rock side to side, let the head sink down. Allow yourself to give yourself what you need today. Now would be the time to set an intention, giving yourself exactly what you need. And just take one more deep breath here. And then starting to come all the way back up into that forward fold. And again, we'll shift the feet into that wide leg fold. Turn the toes out towards the side and sink the hips down, coming back into that Malasana yogic squat. Deep breath in, lifting up through the sternum, pressing those shoulder blades back. Very grounding posture, very grounding practice. And so now we'll take it over to the other side. So we'll sink into that hip and lengthen that leg. Again, whatever side we didn't do. Beautiful, Skandasana. And so the heart lifts just as much as it can here. And then press that arm down. We'll take that arm up towards the sky, lifting that hip a bit higher. Again, you might need to adjust that knee and adjust that foot. Be intuitive with your body to notice how it feels. You're gonna lift even higher. And then lower back down. And once we lower, we're gonna shift that hip, shift that leg, and come to sit onto our bottom, flexing that foot. And rotate that leg over for the Ardha Matsyendrasana, holding onto that leg and twisting. Roll those shoulders back, open up through the heart. Let this be the deepest twist you've taken today. Let the shoulders relax away from the ears. Taking one more deep breath in. Exhale as you come back. Extend both of the legs forward. And inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reaching forward. Let yourself fold forward. And just find that active stretch so the feet are flexed and the spine is lengthened all the way. You can come down to wherever you come down to. That head is relaxed, but the spine stays nice and long. And then point the toes, and we'll start to round the spine up, roll those shoulders back, and just one leg at a time, starting to wake our way up to that forward fold, and back all the way up to standing. Take a slight back bend, and we'll stay in our Tadasana for that ending. So that mountain pose, ground down through both of your feet. Stay centered here. Did a great practice, super grounded, super powerful, super in tune with your body. Bring the hands to heart center. Just find a gentle smile. Let yourself fill up with gratitude. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you so much. Namaste.